Hello everyone, this is The Question, and this is my manga haul for the month of August. As you can see here, quite a lot of stuff, bunch of pickups that I'm really excited for. We've got a lot of Barnes & Noble pre-orders, we've got some old Right Stuff releases that finally came, and some Reddit swap pickups, along with a lot of one-off stuff that I got from a bunch of different stores. So let's get right into the haul. Okay, so starting off, I only picked up one thing from local used bookstores this month. Usually I pick up quite a bit more than that, but I didn't really find a lot and I didn't go to a lot of used bookstores. So the only thing I picked up was Frag Time, the complete manga collection. I had never heard of this. I do like these all-in-ones, and then this is says on the back here, a time-stopping Yuri love story. I quickly looked it up on Goodreads. It didn't have great reviews, it had just okay reviews. But most of the negatives were like just that it was slow moving, kind of boring, and that doesn't really bother me too much, so I figure I would go ahead and give it a shot for the low price that it was. So that was everything from local used bookstores. Okay, next is everything I picked up from Reddit Swap. We have a lot of stuff here. I did a lot of pickups on Reddit Swap this month, including 2 series that I've had on my wish list for a while, so I was glad to finally find someone selling those at a good price. So starting off, we have Doll. I got the complete set of Doll by Mitsukazu Mihara. This is one that I've been wanting to pick up for a while. So we got volume 1, and they're all in really good shape. Volume 2, volume 3. I've gotten a bunch of this collector's one-shots, but this is the first ongoing series, or longer series that I picked up from them. 5, and then volume 6. And then from the same seller, I got a series that I've probably been on my wish list for 4 years now. Really been wanting to get this. I never find it for a decent price, so to get this for fairly cheap was awesome. And that is School Zone by Kaneko Anuki, one of the classic horror manga creators. And this is an outer print Dark Horse series, 3 volumes. If you like Deshi Hino, that's kind of a similar art style to this creator. There's volume 2. And then again, these are, they got some minor wear on them, but otherwise in great shape. And then the final volume here, volume 3. And then the other series that I picked up, this was from a different seller. I got not all, but I got 17 volumes of Queen's Quality. So I had picked up the 3 volumes of QQ Sweeper not that long ago. And so I'd been meaning that I was going to pick up this set, or this series. I know it is going to be ending in Japan, not too far off, but someone was selling the first 17 volumes in great shape. I think they're up to 19 in English, so all I'm missing is the most recent 2, or maybe it's up to 20, I can't remember, but this is not too far off of up to date. And then I think it's going to wrap up in 23, 24 volumes is what I'm thinking, so not too much more before I get a chance to read this once it's completed. So all the really nice covers, and this is a Shoujo Beat title. In case you're unaware, there's a 3-volume QQ Sweeper, which was the starter of this series, and then it continued on under the title Queen's Quality after that. And I don't know too much about this one, other than looks to be a fantasy kind of romance. Cool cover here. Like I said, most of these look like they haven't even been read, so fairly new condition. And then the final one that I got, volume 17. So that was it from Reddit Swap. Okay, next we have the 2 items that I got from InStockTrades. In my previous month's haul, I showed off some stuff I got from InStockTrades, and I had mentioned that the whole reason I had placed that order was because I wanted the H.P. Lovecraft Deluxe Edition, which was discounted pretty heavily at InStockTrades, but then they, for some reason, didn't have it, and it took them almost a month to ship me my copy. So here are the 2 volumes that they shipped me all at once. We have Reliving My Life with a Boyfriend Who Doesn't Remember Me. This one wasn't on my radar. I hadn't pre-ordered this one, and then I just saw a bunch of people talking about it pretty positively, so I figured I would give this one a shot. It looks to be a manga adaptation of a novel series. And then here is the book that I was waiting for. I really enjoyed these Dark Horse H.P. Lovecraft adaptations done by Go Tanabe. But the releases, the previous releases are very small volumes. So the volume size is like probably about that size of this deluxe edition. So very glad to have this in an oversized format. Really nice spine, really nice silver pages, and really nice artwork in here. The artwork in this is really nice, so having it in this large format is definitely the preferred way to go here. So I can't wait to reread this one. I had read the original ones in the paperbacks, but that was it for InStockTrades. Okay, I have one pickup from Amazon. That was My Girlfriend's Child Volume 4. I don't really buy a lot of manga from Amazon first party, usually like sometimes from third-party sellers, but on my Twitter page someone had posted that this volume was like $6, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I have the first 3 volumes, but I had kind of stopped pre-ordering them. I was going to wait until the series was concluded, but I figured $6. I went ahead and grabbed it. It actually came in good shape, unlike a lot of Amazon manga I buy. Next up, we have something I ordered straight from the publisher, and that is UFO Mushroom Invasion. This is the latest in the Smudge collection by Living the Line. Previously, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, we got Her Frankenstein, and then now we have this latest one. Like I said, UFO Mushroom Invasion. Really nice artwork here. Let's see if I can show you some. Just a really interesting looking story. Can't wait to read this one by Shirakawa Marina. So if you're looking to pick this up, you can get it from the publisher, or your Crunchyrolls, your Merry Manga, places like that will have it there, have it at their places also. Next, we have a few old Right Stuff pickups. We have a really delayed pre-order, and that was Baby Bear's Bakery Volume 3. I feel like maybe we get one of these once a year. It's a Denpa release, so that's kind of what you expect when you order Denpa stuff. So we did finally get Volume 3. I think this series is still ongoing in Japan, so I'm not sure how much longer it's going to go. So with this pre-order, I think I'm down to like 4 pre-orders of old Right Stuff items. And then a back-ordered surprise order came, and that was the last 2 Ranma 1/2 volumes I was missing, and that is 9-10 and these 2-in-1s, and then 11-12. So I now have all of Ranma 1/2 has been reprinted. Super happy to finally get all these volumes so I can go ahead and read this series. Let's see here. And that was it from Right Stuff. So everything I have left is from Barnes & Noble, and those are all Barnes & Noble pre-orders, so let's get right into those. Okay, so getting into the Barnes & Noble pre-orders. Starting off, we have Ali, the Junji Ito story collection. In my previous haul video, I showed off the Kinokuniyo variant cover, which had arrived in the previous month, and this one didn't arrive until August. So I'm a huge Junji Ito fan. Normally I don't order, duplicate volumes if they're, the same contents inside, but I'm a huge Junji Ito fan, so I went ahead and grabbed both copies, just like I did with Tombs. Next up, we have a new series, Aria of the Beach Forest. This is volume 1 of this. Looks to be a cute fantasy series. This is only going to be 3 volumes long, so not too long if you're looking for something short and sweet. Then we have one of the mini cat manga I have in this, Cat Companions, Maruru and Haichi. Really great cover here. It's got this nice embossing around the cats and then also on their mouths, which is really great quality. Seven Seas does a great job with their cat manga releases. Just looks like a cute series. Next up, we have one that I do not know how to pronounce, The Concierge at Hoikoyu Department Store. Probably not even close. This one kind of surprised me because this is only a 2-volume series and it's not super thick, so I'm surprised they didn't just do an all-in-one in this one. I know this one was made into a anime movie, but just looked interesting. The artwork looked really interesting. Don't know too much about it, but yeah, like I said, only 2 volumes, so only one more volume coming of this. We've got, there's going to be a lot of final volumes in this haul. So we got a final volume here, Correspondence from the End of the Universe. This one I've not read any of these volumes. I just really liked the way that it looked. I liked the solicit, it looked like an interesting series. So I decided to grab it, so now I can read through it. We have the final volume of Delicious in Dungeon, the 14th volume, final one. In my last haul or two, I picked up all of the volumes of this series, so now we've got the final volume. We've got a 2-in-1 omnibus, Don't Call It Mystery, 9 and 10. They're moving right along with these. This is still ongoing in Japan, so I don't know how many volumes the series is going to go for. Next up, we have the Fable Omnibus 3. This is probably going to be the last one of these I pre-order. I really like this series, but there's so many of them. I think I'm just going to wait until the series until it's released in English, because I think there was 22 volumes in Japan, so these are 2-in-1s, so we're going to get 11 of these. So I think I'm just going to wait until they're all done and then buy them after that. So, but really great cover here. I like kind of the, the cartoon little kid drawings with the, with the Hitman on the cover. Okay, some more final volumes. We have Given Volume 9, final volume of this BL Sublime release of this music manga. We have Glitch Volume 4. This is the final volume of this short Shima Shinya series. I like this creator's previous series, so looking forward to checking this one out. Lost Lad London was the previous one. We have Go 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 Ghost Volume 1, a new series released by Yen Press. Heard really great things about this one. Don't know too much about it, but looks interesting. Give it a shot. Another Volume 1, we have the Hachi OG Specialty, Tengu's Love. I just saw in Colleen's Mangas Rex, they mentioned this series in it, and so I had already pre-ordered this. It already was on my radar that I was going to check it out, but glad to hear that it is a really good series. Next up, we have a Denpa release, Heavenly Delusion Volume 7. This is probably one of the Denpa releases that they fast track and try to keep on some sort of release schedule compared to some of their more delayed releases. So here's Heavenly Delusion. And then next we have Hira Yasumi Volume 2. I really liked Volume 1 of this Slice of Life series. Really nice artwork, just a really nice Viz signature release. Next we have How Do We Relationship Volume 11. This is still ongoing in Japan. I don't know when it's going to wrap up. One of the more longer running Yuri series that we've gotten. Most Yuri series that we get released in English tend to be shorter, 3-volume, 5-volume. Bloom Into You is a longer one, 8 volumes, but yeah, this one's still going. So there's Volume 11. Another Yuri series, we have I Married My Female Friend Volume 3. This ends at Volume 4, so we got one more volume of this 7 Seas release. This is by the same creator of Bloom Into You. We have another final volume, and that's King in Limbo Volume 3, the final one of these omnibus releases by Kodansha. Looking forward to checking this one out. Another final volume, we have Volume 3 of Kiss the Scars of the Girls, Vampire Yuri series. I really enjoyed Volume 1. Now that the whole series is out, I'll definitely be checking this one out. There's that. Another cat manga, we have My Cat Is Such a Weirdo Volume 4. You know me and cat manga. I'm going to pick it up pretty much 9 times out of 10, and this one is in color. And then another final volume, My Lovesick Life as a 90s Otaku. This was a really cute series, the very first volume was, so looking forward to being able to finish this one out. We have Neighborhood Story and these really nice oversized releases by Viz. This is volume 3, so we have one more volume to go. Really like the nice bright colors that they're putting on these. Just a really nice release by Viz. Speaking of really nice releases, we have the latest in the Yoshihara Suge drawn and quarterly releases. Really nice hardcover series. This is Oba Electroplating Factory. I read through the first 3 of these hardcovers in the last couple months, so looking forward to checking this one out. We have Orb on the movements of the Earth in these 2-in-1s. 7 and 8 will be the final one, so the next omnibus will be the final volume of this series. We have another cute volume, and that is Puppesits Attract. This one, I am definitely more of a cat person, but I do love all animals, and so this one just looked like a cute, like it says on the back, a fluffy, feel-good romance. So really looking forward to giving this one a shot. We have a Kuma one-shot. I haven't heard anybody talk about this one. Just saw it in the solicits and figured it looked interesting, and that is Kawalia Under the Snow. This one is older teen. So do some pages here, but just looked like an interesting BL title. And then here we have one that I, again, just picked it up based on the solicit. I have been buying the Wandering Witch manga series, which is based on a light novel. And this is a side story of it, I guess. So it's Riviere in the Land of Prayer. And this is volume 1 of that. Here. Only thing I don't like about this is that this is not the same. This is a way larger size than the regular series. So for some reason these side stories got a larger format, which I kind of wish that they would have put them in the same format as the original, but there's that. Continuing on, we have She Likes Gays But Not Me. Really enjoyed volume 1. I thought it was a really great start to a series, but this is only 3 volumes long, so I didn't know that. So we only got one more volume coming after this one. This one is very explicit, like it says on the cover, parental advisory. Lots of trigger warnings in that first volume, but I really enjoyed it. So there's that. Next up we have Sketchy, volume 3. This one ends in 6 volumes. Really great covers. Again, I really enjoyed the first volume, skateboarding manga. There's that. We have an isekai that I pick up. I enjoyed the first one, and that is So What's Wrong with Getting Reborn as a Goblin. This is volume 6. We have one that everybody knows about, and that is Spy Family. We have Spy Family 12. A new horror or mystery series, and that is The Strange House Volume 1. Heard really good things about this one. See if I can show some pages here. Mystery horror series. We have another Yuri series, and that is The Summer You Were There. This one ends at 6 volumes, so we got one more volume coming. This one, I really enjoyed the first volume. This one has a surprisingly high rating on my anime list. Like a lot, usually when I'll go look at just a lesser known manga series, like they'll be in the score will be in the 7s. This one is at like an 8.55, I think was the score for the series, which is incredibly high. From what I usually see from, you know, just kind of underappreciated series on my anime list. So there's that. Definitely check this one out if you're looking for a Yuri series. We have a spin-off or side story from Tokyo Revengers, A Letter from Kisuke Baji. I have not started reading Tokyo Revengers, even though I have been collecting it. So why am I buying a spin-off series? Who knows, but here it is. We have a One Piece books release, not a lot of those that I get, and this is Usatoki Rhetoric Volume 8. This one ends in 10 volumes, so we're getting near the end here of this mystery detective series. Really great covers here. Speaking of Vampire Yuri, we have Vampires Volume 5. This is a very nice cover here. This is another one Denpa has kind of been moving along with. This one is 9 volumes long, so we're over the halfway point. I really like the format here, the covers. This is volume 5. And now I'm on my last stack. Starting off, we have the one I'm probably the most excited for of anything in this haul, and that is Welcome Back Alice Volume 7. Huge Shuzo Oshimi fan, and I have been waiting to read this series until it was completed. So I just started and read volume 1 and 2 over the last couple days. But yeah, really looking forward to getting to read through this series. Like I said, huge fan of Oshimi. Next we have A White Rose in Bloom Volume 3. This series I actually forgot about. This is from the same creator of Classmates, and I went back and looked, and it's been over 2 years since we got Volume 2, and this is an ongoing in Japan, but again, we are caught up with Japan, so it's not like we're way behind Japan releases. There's only 3 releases there, and in Japan it's taking forever in between volumes, so you know, it'll just take its time. And this is a Yuri series, like I said, from the creator of Classmates. We have Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen Volume 4. This is a cooking spin-off from the main series. Similar artwork, but obviously not as detailed, not by the same creator. But yeah, just a really cute cooking series. We've got another cat release, and that is Yokai Cats Volume 8. This one is still ongoing in Japan, so I'm not sure when we're going to get when the final volume of this Yokai series is. Color. And then another one I was super excited for, and that is Yokohama Kadishi Kiku, the final one of these deluxe editions. I love Slice of Life. This is like considered one of the better slice of life series, so really looking forward to being able to finally read through this series. And that was it. That was everything from Barnes & Noble. Okay, so that was everything I picked up in the month of August. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Any comments about anything I picked up, any questions, please let me know in the comments. I do haul videos, other types of manga related videos. I just did a Fumi Yoshinaga English Buyer's Guide a couple weeks ago. So if you're a fan of that creator or don't know too much about her and looking into picking up some more of her works, definitely check out that video, show off everything that we got here in English. And so that was it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.